So, hi everybody. So I've got a couple messages in my DMs on Instagram and Messenger from different friends asking me, "Hey, what do I need to do to lose body fat? What do I need to do to lose weight? What are some fun exercises to do to help motivate me to get back in the gym?" And that's great. Like, I'm really appreciative that some of you guys have seen some of the videos I've been posting and think that I'm at least smart enough to help you out. And that's what I want to do with this video for the guys who've messaged me. So that way I kind of catch all. And if I miss anything, like, obviously you can DM me. I'm sorry that I've been kind of ignoring it. It's just a lot of times it comes down to, like, I've answered the question before, or there's a lot of public information just out there about it, and so this is going to be kind of my catch-all. So for me personally, if I want to lose fat or I want to get lean, without fail, 30 minutes of cardio a day, whether it's walking, running, riding a bike, just something like you want to move, right? Like, you're designed to move, you should move. 30 minutes of cardio every day without fail, and then after about a week, figure out what your maintenance calories are. So, like, for me, maintenance to maintain weighing between 230 or between 220 and 235, because that's what I fluctuate at every day, is roughly 3,000 to 3,600 calories. I'm 6'2", so I'm going to need a little bit more than some of my short kings out there. Another thing, so if I want to cut weight, I know, hey, I got to be below 3,000. 2,500 for me is about where I don't turn into a psychopath yet. 2,000, between 1,800 and 2,000, I'm cutting weight super fast, but I'm not in a good mood, and I'm kind of grouchy. And I've never really cut weight before that. Just keeping it real. I don't really have a reason to cut weight. I just like to pick heavy stuff up and move it and look kind of good in the mirror. So as long as I maintain those principles, I'm pretty solid. So if you're just a regular guy, you want to lose weight, you want to feel good. I've been talking to some of my buddies about this too, who I train with or I talk to about training. My recommendation, like I said, 30 minutes of cardio, slightly below maintenance. So whatever take like a week where you're just eating normal, you're not trying to actively cut weight. I would get My Net Diary app. You can track all your food in there and everything. And like, what's your average caloric intake for the week and the average weight? So you want to take your weight for every day of the week, add it up, divide it by 7, add all your calories up for the week, divide it by 7, right? So that's your average, and that's your average weight, and that's what you're maintaining. And then just cut that by like 500 calories, like 500 to 600 calories. Cut that down. You're doing your cardio, so you're like, and how hard is it to wake up before work, walk for 15 minutes, come back home, go to work, get off work, 15 minutes of cardio, just walking. I'm not telling you to run, I'm not telling you to bike, just walk. From there, obviously you can weight train. For cutting weight, I think weight training is great, but it is not the most efficient way, in my opinion, to actively lose weight. Like, if you're sitting there hitting leg day and it's absolutely brutal, and then you're using that as an excuse to go be fat, well, like, it doesn't work that way. You don't burn calories that fast. Another thing is expectations. So I walk around year round with either a 6-pack or an 8-pack. I've done that basically since I was 14. I've always had abs. When I was skinny, when I was big, even when I was fat, I've always had abs. It just is what it is. God hooked me up in that department. Other ways, maybe not so much, but hey, at least I got abs. So with that too, like, a lot of y'all are fatter than what you think you are. I've had people be like, "Oh, you must be at like 8-9% body fat." Absolutely not. I would be miserable all day long. Really, I walk around at like 12-15% body fat. And you got to set that realistic goal. Like, what do you want to walk around at? As a healthy male, I would really say, hey man, between 18 and 22%, you're probably going to feel really good. And your hormone levels are going to be great. You're actually going to, it's a realistic goal. Midsection, body fat, thighs, you cannot spot target fat. it's very common knowledge. It is calories in, calories out. You can't spot target fat. You can work muscles in your abdominals to make them more prominent, but that's not really cutting fat, right? It's not possible to spot reduce fat. So we're just gonna knock that one out. And lastly, fun exercises. So like, if I had to pick like, hey, what are my top 5 exercises that I think you could do 4 times a week? Do these 5 exercises, do your 30 minutes of cardio, and your reduced calories. My top 5. Number 1 would be front squats. Personally, they work your upper back, they work your traps, they work your arms, they work your quads. I mean, front squats pretty much do it all. I think it's a phenomenal exercise. Second exercise would definitely be overhead press, whether it's push press, strict press, whatever. It's healthier for your shoulders than bench pressing. Everybody likes to bench, but benching isn't healthy. It's kind of trash. And I think overhead pressing is always going to be better. Next exercise, something else I was talking to the guys about today, absolutely loathe them, but strict barbell rows, probably better than deadlifting. I love the deadlift. Y'all have seen some of my videos, but I would tell you that I would say barbell row would probably be better. My next 2 exercises, if I really had to narrow it down, because now I'm kind of thinking like, oh, well, I really like all exercises. Palms inward, lat pull downs, especially when you're up here and you're really bringing it in. You get that stretch on your sides. It feels phenomenal, and you want to be slow, controlled, methodical with it, and I think you're going to get a lot of results. And then finally, so we've hit shoulders, we've hit back, front squats, overhead press. Yeah, so last exercise, curls. Curls, like, we're all going to curl. I want bigger arms, you want bigger arms. Do something that's fun. But yeah, caloric intake, find exercises you enjoy, and yeah, 30 minutes of cardio every day, something, and you will lose that body fat. But thank you.